Good day, happy new day to you, my beloved star-seeded souls. Welcome to Intuitive Opening 419. This is Empress Bra Ashe. And of course, we'll begin with our lovely music. Here we go, baby. Sometimes you just gotta cry. Don't try to hide what it is that you feel inside. There's a reason that you need to cry. Don't worry what they'll say. Don't you worry about a thing. 'Cause it's alright. It's alright to cry. Let it run on down your cheeks. Let it roll up your back like a water, baby. Just let it all go. Let it flow. It's alright. It's okay. You're gonna make it, baby. You're gonna make it anyway. So don't be afraid. No, ooh, baby, it's all right. It's okay to cry. Somebody crying about some big regret they have, y'all. This reads about some big regret, y'all, for downgrading. Somebody invested in something, they spent a lot, right? And they had now having to pay back and they have to downgrade. It's something about they got to pay something back, they got to give something back, and now they're downgrading because it's ordered. I heard order in the court. Like, yes, something about that. And something about investing in spirit versus selling out to the world. Somebody got into something that they wish they could take back, but at least I'm hearing they didn't have to whew, get in. I'm hearing legal binding agreement to go straight to jail. And something about that. At least they could pay it back. I'm hearing somebody has to pay it on back. And this is a truth. Because watch this. Yeah, somebody's having to pay something back, y'all, that they took or stole. Okay? So that's what this reading's going to be about. I noticed something. I'm gonna take these cards right here. To see, it wouldn't go back down off in there, okay? Look at it right here. It wouldn't go back down off in there. And the orange feather fell on top of it. So ancestors need somebody to know about this right here. Okay, some about these cards right here. Okay, and this one as well was like, I gotta read these cards right here. So let's start the reading. It says, you have what it takes. This finds you because you took. Wow. I'm not gonna take a lie. I don't give them and I don't take them. But let me tell you the truth, baby. This is the truth. It's something about they took something, right? But they also took the time to seek out the information and said, thank you for being diligent. So something got investigated, something got recognition as to the core reasons I'm hearing. I'm hearing someone found the truth of a matter. And that's why. Whatever somebody took, it has to be given back. Somebody got the information, y'all. Somebody did some investigating to find out what had happened here. What is this? Eureka! I mean, Eureka! Somebody discovered the truth of something, and yeah, they had to pay it all back. Somebody got to give something back they stole or took. And man, ooh, it hit home. I heard it hurt, and it hit and hurt because they're finding out that someone's influence, okay, and destiny is appointed. And man, somebody take from some certain special star seed. Okay, a star seeded soul they tried to steal from or something. It said, thanks for your influence, baby. Your destiny has been appointed. So whatever happened, if you are this star seeded soul who is relating that someone was trying it while you was doing it, okay? You was doing it, they was trying. They didn't get what they came for, but whatever they did take, they gotta give it back. I don't know if it's restitution, whatever the recompense is, they know it. That this ain't no joke. And I'm hearing this is spiritual though. They're doing it willingly. I'm hearing they were hurrying up and putting things back that they could and paying back in some way because they did not want the spiritual consequences of it. They found out. They watched somebody else got made an example of or something, and they said, "Ooh, child, ooh, child." They said, "No, I'm good. Here you go." So somebody's doing the right thing out here. And it says an angel spoke to them. Look, they must have got either burning bush, an angel came down and talked to them. I'm trying to tell you something. So, like Samuel, I'm trying to tell you something. It says an angel will speak life giving words for you to pass on to others. And I'm hearing whatever they found out about, they knew that they had to make it right and then let everybody know. Hey, y'all, whatever you do, don't do that. Now, I'm hearing somebody got a minute example of it, and somebody else said, okay, gotcha. Got it. And they get it. They get it, baby. They got the message. Did you get the message, baby? He's like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm like, yes, I heard you. Yes, yes, I heard you. It's like, I don't know. I just got a vision, when we were children. I don't know what school you come from, but from the old school, man, we used to get a whooping. Okay? And like your dad ever get that belt and put it together and make that and clap the belt. Man, it's like that where you be like, okay, okay, and you be crying. You say, I'm sorry, I'm hearing this person watch somebody get that kind of whooping from the universe, from the spirit, from Almighty Himself, from Great Mother herself. They must have got a whooping. They watched somebody get a whooping from the spirit, and they was like, I'm good. Here you go. I think this belongs to you. I'm hearing somebody like, give it back, put it back. So that's what's going on in this reading. Oh, you laughing right now because that is the truth. That's how you sounded when you got your whooped. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know it. That's back in the day. They can't even do that no more. They don't even know. These kids don't even know what that's like. It says, thank you for working. Because somebody been working, okay? Whoever you are, my star-seated soul, you work for Almighty. You work for the kingdom and queendom business. And there's something about what you do in the Father's name. And it says a clear and divine statement will be heard to give you perfect guidance. So here we go again. There's just statements being made, okay? And it's something about the Spirit is speaking on the earth into the lives of starseeds, into those who didn't know they were and are a starseed. Like, wake up, wake up. I mean, wake up, baby. It's time to wake up, okay? Somebody, they needed to wake up. People getting woken up, and I'm here. They're just glad they didn't perish. But oh, Joe, we should say what? How come that you would have life a little bit more abundantly? I come to give you peace. What was the other one? Not to condemn you, but to save you, fool. You know what I mean? So something about these people got learning the lessons from other people. They've seen the example that was made, and they are still in big regret for downgrading. But they know that what they invested in was of the world and not in spirits. They sold out and they ready to come back on in. I mean, like, wait for me. And I'm hearing, no, baby, you don't get left behind. That's what I'm hearing. This reading is about someone not getting left behind. But because you're doing the right thing, baby, you are going to have to put that back, though. Yeah, you put it back. Like, okay, so thank you, Almighty. Let's keep this reading without any disagreeable spirits. Let's look at the trajectory of what this reading entails that will bring a manifestation for my sacred souls, my star-seeded souls, that they may come to the full fruition of their purpose, of their plans, being fulfilled, and of you getting the glory, Almighty, over everything that we do as we walk on the earth, cleansing it of anything that is not of you. We thank you for what you're doing already. All right, so let's get into the universal pool. Let's see what the first word we got is. Coincide. It said happen at the same time, be in the same space, be in agreement. Look, I just said there were no disagreeable spirits over here. Look at her, look at her. It said, you were in agreement too. I'm hearing angels, ancestors. I'm hearing Almighty, Great Mother. I'm hearing Most High. Everybody in agreement with you to go forward with your purpose. Even your enemies. Woo, they ain't your enemy no more. They found out they were their own enemy. Is what I'm hearing. Like, because that's your attitude. I'm hearing you be like, I'm afraid for you, not of you, sweetheart. Okay. Something about your spirit is like, mature and all seeing eye style. You know what I'm saying? Your third eye be like, ping, front and back in your head. Like, you can see. And so something about your intuition that allows people, I'm hearing, to coast on through. Like, oh, I know you're gonna get this lesson, baby, but I can't save you. I don't have that right. The universe is your great mother, and Almighty God is your father. Like, we cannot take away this lesson from you, or you may not grow. It's like you have that spirit that lets people grow, and you be the one that's there, like, hey, you all right? I actually have some tools that you can use, and you can use to get through this. I know that's gonna hurt. I'm seeing that Peter Griffin when he hurt his knee, he said right in the kisser, like something about that, okay, y'all. And it's kind of funny because when we look at life, y'all, because I gotta say something real quick. When we look at life and the things we focus on, and what happens as a cause and effect in the happenstance or the actual results of choices, decisions, or thoughts, feelings, behaviors. Okay, we really get into spaces sometimes where we really do need to just put our hands up, step back from it, okay, and then look at it from a distance and look at yourself. Look at you, right? Where we get to laugh at ourselves, at what we were thinking, how we were living, how we were moving, and wondering why we got those kind of beings around us or what happened, right? But that's the best part of our lives, everyone. If I may, my beloved, that's what we get to do is learn. What else is life about? We know eat, drink, and be merry, but also just learning. What did Solomon tell us? Man, I looked at everything. I learned all kinds of ways, people's ways, humans' ways, uh, animals' ways, insects' ways, birds' ways. I mean, this man studied every dang thing and looked and said, see, after all of that, look at what ends up being the funniest part of this all. This is all you can do is eat, drink, and be merry. And people over here acting a fool. So why are we doing that, right? Why are we acting a fool when we can have the fullness? Why are we looking for love when we can be the love? Okay? Why are we hoping when we can know if we just find out? But we want to find out the hard ways. And it is funny to laugh at yourself afterwards. But that's what I learned this last year as well, my beloved. So I hope you're laughing at yourself today and still satisfied with what you get to go forward to do because you're gonna grow either way. You're gonna like it or not. You can like it or not. But you're gonna grow either way, my loved ones, right? We're gonna grow anyway. Grudgingly or willingly. Okay? And that's what's happening. Okay? In this situation, I'm saying somebody grew willingly because they watched the person who grew grudgingly, who had to have a slap, clap, back karma on their ass to actually be overridden in order for them to grow, right? So somebody got to see an example, and now there is a whoa. Now they have rich soil to grow in, and that's what I'm hearing. It's something about even though, okay, so even though that happened, or even though you made that choice, it's okay. So this reading is really edifying. Someone who learned how to wow close their mouth. Wow, because it says they lock their jaw and get themselves locked out. Okay, they like somebody who walked away from a certain workplace. I'm hearing. Okay, somebody really they had to downgrade, but some about the spirits that were in there were not a participation they should have been in, and they learned that, and that's all right. So as we're going forward in this read, and we're getting the trajectory down here, I also want to say that they know that they are blessed to have seen the encyclopedia. They had like a whole full book of what had happened here, and they got to learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. Can you imagine actually going through something? What if you didn't get caught? You know how they say, and most of the time people ain't never been to jail, but it's just because they ain't get caught. It's like this person watched the person who got caught, and they learned their lesson well from someone else, and that's wise. I appreciate your wisdom. So let's go ahead and pull from our trajectory box cards. It says an advocate and representative, that is the Holy Spirit, will teach and remind you. So something about it. Somebody got a spiritual experience, I heard. They had an awakening experience, an enlightenment for something and someone, and they got the message, and they're doing the right thing for themselves. Even though they have to downgrade, they're not in regret because it could have been worse, I heard. It says devils flee at the commands. Because this is something about them. They understood it. They stayed where they was at. The devils was going to be, I'm hearing, how do they say it when you are close to somebody who's doing something Guilty by association, right? So they were like, man, I'm out of here. It says, what authority and power this woman or man's words possess, granted by the blood of Yahusha. Something about somebody heard a message or they heard had a spiritual experience, okay? And they were spoken to from a realm or ancestor came through. Something happened where they knew that was a specific synchronicity or something that happened where they were like, no, I got the message. I will exceedingly abundantly and above all you could ever ask or think, listen to exactly what this message told me to do. Okay, it's like they were scared not to follow what they were told to do. So it said, I am my father's daughter. So or I'm my father's son. Okay, because it says I am bound to my inheritance and my purpose is my portion. So this person knew that they might have almost sold their birthright. You know what I'm saying, for a meal. And they're like, wait. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing they didn't want that whooping. Wait. Okay. Okay, they didn't want that whooping for spirit. So it's saved from all your troubles. Look, it says it right here. It says you were saved from all your troubles. You were being watched over. An angel heard your request. I'm hearing this is someone who repented, like, oh Lord, please forgive me, Lord. I didn't know. I know now, Lord. Please have grace and mercy. Somebody really did plead. I mean, somebody really did pray. I mean, there might be somebody who never prayed in their life, and they overstood and understood by an example that, oh, yes, God is real. And this is true. This is what it was. They were afraid of someone who was, be not afraid of them. What can man do to me? Somehow they're afraid of people, but they learned that there is a real true higher self and stance and God and beings, and they're learning this and learning from other people. And I'm hearing what they were following was the lowest of the vibration of what spiritual experience is. Okay? Because you can be down in that low vibrational experience of spirit, or you can be in the highest of highs, the holies of holies, right? So something about this person is visiting and examining now the other side. I'm here to take it to the other side, okay? And it says, do not be afraid of them. Okay, so what if they dipped and dabbled? They are experiencing a rebirth. Okay, it says, "Where you go, angels will escort you, baby. Don't worry, you are forgiven. You are forgiven. It's about you're forgiven. Forgive yourself." It says, "Both coming in and going out. You're gonna have some angels with you." I mean, this person like, "What? You know what I did?" Somebody kind of feel like, "Well, do you know what I did?" And it's like, no, we all know what we did ourselves, but God knows too, and that's why this is important for this individual. It's just a star-seeded soul who didn't know there was a star seed or something, that they might have went another way in a darker sense, but that they were called. You were called back to your original stance of who you are in your mother's womb. It says, make it happen, baby. Almighty will strengthen your hands. See, so it said, don't be afraid, baby. God's going to help you. Almighty Creator, great Mother, ancestors, angels. They're going to help you, baby. You're going to get the help you need from the realms, I heard. I mean, you are learning who you are. And this is why you're like, wait a minute. You almost got bamboozled out of your spot. Okay? With your melanation, your kundalini rising, your pineal precipitations, you know what I'm saying? Make it rain, you know what I'm saying? With the manifestations. So you learning all this now. You're like, wait a minute. Okay? So now that you're learning, it says, well done, baby. Every sacrifice has been healthy for your future. Oh, this is your reading, baby. This is true. Because look at you. You are having to downgrade, but you are not taken out. You're not downtrodden. You ain't 6 feet under. You ain't behind bars. And that's what you're looking at. And I'm proud of you. Okay? Whoever this reading is for, baby, keep going. No, you forgive it, baby. Don't worry about it. Brush it off your shoulder. Let it roll off your back like water. Okay? Because there's something about it. The devil's fleeing from you, baby. You ain't got to worry about them spirits no more, okay? Whatever you're dipping and dabbling, it's okay. You're going to be protected because you came forward. And something about angels are with you in the assembly of the Most High. Something about that. And your cup can overflow again. Once you do this and you cleanse out your space, your brain, your spirit, your heart, your soul, do a little bit of looking behind you and not afraid to face some things that were behind you that might have tried to follow you along the way. Because that's what a shadow does, right? So look at that shadow, let them know, hey, this ain't that. I understand what that is, but that's not here right now. You can stay your ass back there. You let that shadow know. Hey, I get it. I know why this happened and why I think this way, but I'm going to face that thing. And I know why I chose that. That was dumb. You can follow me if you want to, but don't say nothing. That's how you got to do your shadow, okay? He said, my cup is overflowing. When I ask, my outstretched hand is filled abundantly and exceedingly. All I can ask or think. Look, I have just said this earlier. It's on this card. Look. I was talking about exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, baby. See? See? That's a double portion for your clarity. A double portion of clarity, baby. That you finna get everything because you did the right thing for you, yourself, and you. Okay? Spiritually. You spirit. Spirit on down. The truth, baby. Spirit. Put a spirit in that truth. Let it be known. Walk in your truth and forgive yourself. It says ancestors are proud because you ate the apple. Oh Lord, there's a song I wrote, y'all. I'll put it. Don't talk to the snake. Just eat the apple. Just eat the apple, baby. Don't talk to the snake. So that's why you win, baby, because you didn't talk to the snake, baby. You go eat the apple. I'm so proud of you. Welcome, welcome, my Stacy. And welcome to your new beginning. There you are, baby. I knew you was coming. I was coming to get you. Come here, baby. Let me tell you. Let me tell you who you really are. Get up around from around them folks. Them folks. All right? It says, I'm learning. I am. Oh, wait. Excuse me. It says, I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. So here you go. This is the confirmation that don't be scared. And it don't mean you got to be holy and holy and follow what the world say for you to do if you want to be saved. Just know you follow your spirit's journey. Okay? Your life path. And wherever you need to be, you will be at the right time. But follow your true self and don't let someone else dictate what that is for you. And appreciate the guidance that you're learning about as far as who you are and where you come from for real this time. It says, keep staying true to you. There it is. That's what you got to do. It says, you're the great example of what we need in the world today. And the future lives on. See, this is what it is, that you can be forgiven. You can turn it on around. You put your feet on the ground each day. That's a new opportunity, a new choice you can make. Okay? It's a choice. And you made some choices. Everybody got choices. All right? Yep. Nope. Everybody got choices, and you are being presented with an offer now. See? So even though you might have to downgrade, it's still going to be changing. Because what we know, things change. Seasons change. People change. Things are going to change, baby. Don't you worry, okay? Because you're doing the right thing for you. You do it for you, okay? And if you notice and you see something ain't working, and you learned your lesson, that's why you get to go on forward, even though, okay? And it doesn't mean anything bad when you have to change. It doesn't mean it's downgrading, that you have to downgrade to something. It's just that things are changing. And what do we know? Everything is what? Temporary, baby. Because it's always changing, it's temporary. Okay? The only thing that's forever is that breath you got. Right? If it is willed to you each day, you got that breath and you rise, that means you got life, baby. You can change your life on your own. And you are a great example of that. I'm so proud of you, my star. See, this soul that found their way to their home. They made it home on, baby. Come on back in. Come on back in here. Okay? Yeah, that's the offer you're going to get. You're going to be surprised just because you did the right thing, baby. So don't be scared. Don't be worried, okay? Something great finna happen for you. All right? And because we know that, let's go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull from the universe here. Let's get the universe to pull. Let me see what I'm going to use. Wait. It's over here. What I want to use to talk to you and speak life to you, baby. There it is. Look for you. Okay, something about you. I'm here on guard, like you. It's like almost like you got to have a sword in your hand, like I'll cut you, like because there are some spirits that were mad that you chose right. Okay, so I want you to see, but they're hiding. Look, I looked at it. Said it hides the earth from view, and tried to settle next to you. Okay, so I'm not trying to settle in and with you. That's really not like who you are and where you came from. So this is why they were a little mad. And then somebody wants you to damn somebody. It's like Balaam. You ever heard the story of Balaam? Look that up. And you're like, I can't bless or curse unless God tell me to do it. But you learned what the equivalent is that's presented before you. Something about made your heart sick, your iniquities, and that's why you changed. You are forgiven. Oh wow, this would not, because there's people who wouldn't listen, and you watched that and you saw and you learned, and now you are taking something for your household that had to be cut off, right? Right. Something had to be cut off. You had to fix something. You had to put something back. You had to make something right. But at least you did it willingly and not grudgingly, and now you've been anointed. Wow, and inserted. Look, who are the ones to go? See? So some of y'all learning that there's a way you don't want to go and the way you need to go. You've been instructed and now you're going to be delivered. Okay? because it had been hard for many years of your life. Now you know why. And this was in the last reading, like, por qué? Por qué? Like, Dios mío, like a grieving someone or something, a disappointment. But at the same time, your maturity to see what it was for and why and what you get to move on to. So that because you would not help but to harm the blood of the innocent. Wow, it's something that you were tied to. And had you get that innocent people, and it was like a groupie thing. I mean, baby, don't be no groupie. You felt like you are a leader. You let the people lie to you, want you to be like everybody else in a group, and you like you are on your own. A herd. Look, I said a group. It said flocks and herds. Ah, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Man, like I'm a goat, greatest of all time. Like I'm not a sheep. You found out you're not a sheep. You've been a leader this whole time, but you thought you wanted to be in a group and wanted to be accepted. But there's something that blazed forth that made you say, "I'm good," and I am taking you and you eat of the bread of the land. See, so because you did the right thing, you get to eat of. You're still gonna be fine, baby. You're gonna be taken care of, even though you have to maybe downsize, right? I'm gonna change that up. It's not downgrading. You're a downsize, right? You gotta downsize a little, but that's okay, because you go keep what? What you're not gonna get away and what from is keeping what? Your peace, your protection. Now you have protection. Now your prosperity can grow because the environment of it will be what? Legit will be righteous, I heard, okay? So good job creating justice and balance and order for yourself, all right? With your own truth, you set yourself free, honey. And I'm proud of you, all right? This is clear. It's clear. You have a clear divine statement. It's heard. And you listen to the perfect guidance. Woo, this is my star season souls. We said a wise man, a wise woman, save souls, baby. That's what Empress Ashia is here to do, Grand Fit. And thank you for being here for this intuitive opening reading. Intuitive opening 419 is here for you, baby. Out of these trajectory boxes and out of my universal pools, we get to experience what is the beautiful side of life, the manifestation we have over our own by what life and death in our own tongue. You heard? All right, so keep it moving, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and play you a song real quick. I hope you have a peaceful day and don't let anyone take your joy, okay, my loves? I see the lonely way. They no way, no way. Just as normal lovers, they kiss my love. If they give the love I have to give, they don't be mad about a thing. Just as long as they give the love that rains down from my soul. I am mad at you, babe, 'cause it's long as it rains.